On Primetime Campaign 2012, when South Carolina talks, everybody listens. Once every 4 years anyway, the road to the White House starts down south. Good evening, thanks for being here. I'm Jamie Bolin. Tonight for Maureen, South Carolina could play kingmaker for the GOP. It usually does. The big names come to play in the presidential race, like Rick Perry, about to put his Texas cowboy boots on the ground in the Palmetto State. They call him Governor Goodhair. And even though he hasn't officially announced he's running yet, people are fawning over him. Perry's about to gauge his chances in South Carolina. Primetime's Jeff Atkinson covering the political beat for us. And Jeff, explain what's so special about South Carolina.
Jamie, the early primary state has a can't-miss record of picking the Republican presidential nominee. Rick Perry's going to be in South Carolina this weekend. And in a field that hasn't gotten the masses energized, some think Governor Goodhair could bring some lift to the race. It's our cover story tonight.
Summer in South Carolina before an election year. Mitt Romney has the most money, Michelle Bachmann generates the most buzz, and Herman Cain, the former pizza CEO, the most impressive in the debates. But none has caught on. Who's going to advertise here?
It's a chance for South Carolina to shine nationally.
State GOP Executive Director Matt Moore says it's a badge South Carolina wears proudly. We pick presidents, they like to say. It's developed the reputation of kingmaker. Since its founding in 1980, the winner of South Carolina's GOP presidential primary has gone on to win the GOP nomination every election cycle. But so far, of the crowded field of candidates, none has been able to battle his or her way to the top. Charles Bierbauer covered 5 presidential campaigns during his 20 years at CNN, is now dean of the USC Journalism School.
There's a general sense, I think, both among Republicans and the politicians themselves, that the field is not finished. It's certainly not full.
Could Rick Perry be the one South Carolina's GOP looks to?
He's a Southern governor, very telegenic, has a built-in base of support here. He has been an ally of a lot of popular governors here, Governor Sanford, Governor Haley now, for example.
At this stage, the state party isn't supposed to weigh in, but talk among party faithful, and there's excitement about the Texas governor getting in. On Labor Day, Jim DeMint, South Carolina's influential U.S. senator, is inviting all the Republican candidates to attend a forum he's hosting in which he'll personally grill the candidates on the issues. DeMint has become the standard bearer of the Tea Party wing of the GOP, and his endorsement carries a ton of weight.
If Perry gets in, he's got the potential to appeal more broadly across the Republican ranks than does a Bachmann.
Republican voters in South Carolina, Gary Lundy visiting the State House with his sons today, say they don't know much about Perry or the others, but they soon will get a chance to.
I don't have a favorite at this point, so I'm kind of just following it from a distance till it gets a little closer.
Rick Perry will be speaking in Charleston on Saturday. So while a front-runner is still out there, the date of the South Carolina primary is also up in the air. Florida is jockeying to jump ahead to be the first in the South primary, and South Carolina has promised to trump them, even if, half-jokingly, they have to move the primary up to Christmas or Halloween.
Yeah, it's got to be 2012, doesn't it,
yes,
right? Do they have a date in mind? What are they thinking?
They are thinking it's probably going to be the last Tuesday in February, the 28th. New Hampshire and Iowa will still go first, and then South Carolina.
Let's stick with tradition, right?
Yeah.
All right.